Now Hall to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 25. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Steps away. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Wilson to Wilson there. Zach to Garrett for a Jet first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. Down to about the 45. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Wilson to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Open man is Uzama. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Play action. Now Wilson. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run with Hall. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. One more time with Hall. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson. This will be caught at about the 5. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run on 4th and goal from the 4 is stopped short. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley fighting through, and he's got space. Room here to run. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. Jones throw here pulled in by Galladay. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Three yards remain for 2nd down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
Barkley with a carry on 1st down, and he'll get about 4. So 2nd and 6 forthcoming.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll go to Barkley again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a 1st. Now Jones. Got a man, Slayton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Up the middle with Barkley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Second down, here's Barkley again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing, Jones. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now it's Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Wilson. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Hall. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. In motion left is Wilson. On 4th down, Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. In motion goes the tight end. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now it's Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead at 7-0. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A final shot before break. Jones. Looking for Shepard deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead. Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score. From the 27, Jones. And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover. After the interception, here's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Hall on a give up the middle. On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going. I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half. Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. He's got there. 29 yards. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. So they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.